We have two new segments on the show today.
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting. So we're gonna talk about the over-unders, the NFL bets today. So first of all, we got the LA Rams at the Jags. The Jags are a 2.5-point favorite at home.
Okay.
These are two teams that I don't think anyone really expected to be good, and they're both pretty dang solid right now. Jared Goff's looking good. Everyone besides Blake Bortles is looking good on the Jags.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this one?
Go ahead, Russ.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I think the Jags are gonna, hold the over there. I'm gonna talk about them a little bit later in the show, but they are. I'll give you some of their info right now. They lead the league in points per game, or they're third in the league in points per game against average. So they're only giving up 16.5 points a game, which is amazing. Their defense is totally retooled, and Blake Bortles, they're winning despite him. They're not putting him in a position where his mistakes can cost them games. So I really like the Jags. I really like them going forward, and that's a team people really should watch out for.
Yeah, I agree. I like the Jags defense. A lot of speed, a lot of power, especially playing at home. I really like picking good defenses at home. So I'll go Jags over Rams. I'm not really sold on the Rams just yet.
Not only do I do like the Jags. I mean, their front four is magnificent. Leonard Fournette is he is a revelation, but I'm really reticent. I can't pick Blake Bortles. I really can't.
Okay.
It's just, I know they've had great games, but it's been very turnover based, right? The defensive four might be outscoring what Blake Bortles has done if you take out Leonard Fournette. So I think Jared Goff and them. I don't want to pick them either. It's like who do you want to pick, Goff or Bortles? I don't want to pick either, but I really like the coaching of Sean McVay right now. I really believe in what he's doing, and I think he just has a system. Look at how he's using Tavon Austin finally.
Yep.
I think I'm going to choose the Rams.
Okay.
So the next one, a personal favorite for me because my dad is from Flint, Michigan. The Lions are at the Saints, and the Saints are given 4.5 points. And I really think that's because the Superdome is really probably the best home field advantage in the NFL.
It's the craziest stadium in the NFL, man. I love it.
I mean, but Stafford, Breeze, these games are always
shootouts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Lions. I'm a Saints fan, but I lost hope. I don't. Defensive wise, we have not improved, especially in the secondary. But I think we were exposed by the Patriots at home a couple weeks ago. And I think the Lions have been clicking offensively in certain ways. So I'm going to go Lions. And I think they're going to upset them in the Superdome. And I'm a Saints fan, and it hurts me to say that. But I think
I'm with Niles. I'm going Lions in the Superdome. They have players that make plays.
Yeah.
Amir Abdullah's, he isn't living up to what they quite hoped he would be, but he's making some plays for them. Golden Tate, always been a playmaker. He's doing that. Marvin Jones, getting big time catches for him. If they could get Eric Ebron to do absolutely anything, that would be the most dangerous teams in the NFC.
Yeah.
But it seems like Eric Ebron doesn't want to live up to that top 15 draft status. So we'll see. But they're still, despite all of that, a really good team, and I'm taking them.
I disagree with both of you. I think the Saints could win this one, but either way, I would take the Lions on the points because their history of close games.
Yeah.
I think last year they had 9 or 10 close games, and this year it's more of the same. They don't ever win blowouts, and they don't ever lose in blowouts. And so if you're going to get points for the Lions, you take those every single time.
Okay.
I would take the Lions just by the points. I actually think the Saints could win this one. Drew Brees makes less mistakes than Stafford, but I do like the Lions for the pick. So the next one is the Eagles are at the Panthers, and the Panthers are only given 3. And for those of you who don't know the intricacies of Vegas, usually the home team automatically is given 3 points. So if the Panthers are only given 3, that means Vegas thinks this is an even matchup and that the only deciding factor could be home field advantage. I think Vegas is a little off on this. I think the Panthers are an ascending team. They are clicking, and I think they could light up the Eagles, actually.
Okay. This is a tough one for me because, like you said, Panthers are ascending. They just came off a really big win. But then Carson Wentz is really, caught his stride. I think he's playing very well right now. But with the Panthers being at home, I'm going to ride with the Panthers at home on this one. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to come down to maybe a field goal, maybe a 2-minute drill at the end. I'm going to go Panthers at home.
It's crazy because, like Niles said, Carson Wentz is playing really good ball right now. And the emergence of, a complete offense, having Alshon Jeffrey has been really big for him. Having Zach Ertz has been really big for them. And also, LeGarrette Blount has been really big for them, actually having a ground and pound type running game. But it seems like since I lit Cam up on Podium of Shame, he's been lighting it up. He's getting back to the Cam of old, the one that made plays, used his feet to get out of the pocket and make throws. And the emergence of Devin Funchess as their feature wide receiver, even more so than Kelvin Benjamin, has been really big for them. So I agree it's going to be one of those whoever gets the ball last might win the game, one field goal will win it type of games. I'm going to take Cam and the Panthers at home. Really good defense.
Cam trying to get that yogurt money back. That's what's up.
Yeah. You let that one slip.
And Funchess has really changed what they do in the red zone.
He's
Their
great.
efficiency has been a lot better.
I love Funchess since college. He was a huge red zone threat for University of Michigan. Yeah, nobody in the Big Ten could stop him in the red zone, and it's translated to the league really well. So I like him and Cam. I like that duo.
All right, so the next two games we're talking about, these are home dogs. These are teams who are at home but are still underdogs.
Right.
So what I said earlier, if you're given 3 points automatically as a home team and you're still an underdog, Vegas thinks that you're at least more than 3 points worse than this next team. So Green Bay is at Minnesota, and Minnesota is getting 3. So Vegas is essentially saying there's a 6-point difference between these teams. It's a rivalry game, though, and rivalry games are always close. It's at Minnesota. There could be weather stuff. I don't think it's going to affect either team. I think Aaron Rodgers is on a hot streak. If you're betting against Aaron Rodgers, good luck with that.
I don't trust anybody betting against Aaron Rodgers right now. That's all I got to say about it. I go Green Bay. After what he did to Dallas, I'm going Green Bay.
With an injured Sam Bradford, the Vikings showed against the Bears that if they don't have a healthy Sam Bradford, it's really hard for them to score, especially with Dalvin Cook going down with a torn ACL 2 weeks ago. I don't see Minnesota being in this game longer than the first quarter, to be honest with you.
Should have lost to the Bears, to be honest.
Should have. We'll get to that too.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So last game we're picking another home dog. Tampa is at Arizona, and Arizona is given 2 points. So that means Vegas thinks Tampa is 5 points better than Arizona. And I think Arizona would be a sneaky pick here. For those of you who are betting, anytime a team travels very far west to east or east to west, traditionally that does affect their play. And Tampa is going all the way to Arizona. And I like Jameis Winston. I like that offense, but they're incredibly inconsistent. And I really don't think they're hitting their potential this year. I think they need another year to gel with Deshaun Jackson and Mike Evans. So I really think Arizona is a savvy pick here. You're getting points. They're at home. And Larry Fitzgerald is bound to have one game where he just wins it by himself, and this could be the game.
Okay. Like you said, that is tricky when you're taking a team literally from as east as you can get, going all the way to Arizona. Jameis Winston, great game last week. That offense was really clicking last week, but like you said, they have been consistent. Jameis lighted up 1 week, looked like he's never played football the next week. So I don't really know because I'm not sold on Arizona in any way. I think Tampa Bay has playmakers that are better than Arizona. But like you said, Larry Fitzgerald could get off. You never know, Carson Palmer. But Honestly, I think it goes down to Arizona's front four. Like, what are they going to do to really fluster Jameis? But I think I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. I think they can put 2 good weeks together. So, I'm going to go Tampa Bay in Arizona.
I agree with everything both of you just said. I'm going Tampa Bay by a touchdown.
Okay.
All right,
I was
very
going to
good.
go 3.
All right, yeah. So
I think the touchdown pushed it. I don't know.
So let's organize the bets. What do you think out of all the bets would be your gold medal podium bet? The one that you think is the lock of the week.
Lock?
I think the lock of the week for me is Green Bay at Minnesota. I don't think there's any shot that the Vikings have, even with they have a really amazing defense led by Everson Griffin. They have Harrison Smith as their free safety, but you can't stop Aaron Rodgers, and they can't score right now without Dalvin Cook and even with Case Keenum, who had a good week a couple weeks ago, and with Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs. I just don't think it happens for him.
Yeah. Green Bay is my lock for sure. With the way Aaron Rodgers is playing right now, I'll put it this way. I don't see them losing a divisional game the rest of the season.
I agree. I think that's the lock. Although the Panthers versus the Eagles, I really believe in the Panthers against the Eagles. I think it's a good matchup, and I might be.
Put 5 on it.
Okay. Even though you don't have 5, I'll do that.
Whoa! I got 5.
You don't ever have 5 when I'm asking hey, do you got stuff?
I definitely got 5.
All right.
I definitely got 5. You're gonna make a crazy bet like that.
All right, I'm excited to take that 5.
All right, cool.
So I appreciate
Carson
that.
Wentz, you better give me this $5.
All right, so that was our gold medal.